Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a React.js example of capturing the screen and downloading it as an image file. So we have a package right here. If I click the capture button, so what you will see, I will be able to capture whatever portion that I want to convert to screenshot. So I will be able to take the screenshot and you will see we have a download button, and as soon as I click the download button, my image will be downloaded. So you can see that. So there is a module here. Let me show you the module. React Screen Capture is the module name. If you go to npmjs.com, just search for this module, React Screen Capture. This is actually the command here, very simple to install. It's almost got 2000 weekly downloads, and all the source code will be given in the description. So now let's get started. Just make a simple functional component, and now we just need to require this module. For requiring it, we simply use the import statement. We simply say import screen capture, and this will be coming from this React screen capture. So basically, using this import statement, you actually import this module, and after that you actually declare a variable. Let me just declare it screen capture and set screen capture. So this will be a variable. For this we'll be using the useState hook. Initial value will be null. So then inside this JSX we will wrap everything inside the screen capture component. So what I will do, I will write here screen capture opening and the closing tag. So here it actually takes a attribute or a property which will be on and capture. This will be a simple function which will execute. So once you actually capture the data or a window, so I'm just calling it as handle screen capture. So this will be the function which will get executed. So you can just call it anything. Let me make this function handle screen capture, and you get this capture inside your function callback function. And here inside this we simply call this set screen capture is equal to the capture, the actual capture which is captured by the user. That's all. And after that you will actually define everything. So this will be your function, and let me just make it as a function. So here you will close everything. So you will define whatever thing that you want to capture right here inside this element. So let me just write some basic HTML. So we have some basic HTML right here. If you see, we have defined some basic HTML, and we have a button right here which is a capture button. So we are executing this function on start capture. So now we just need to define this function on start capture. So as soon as you can see, we are executing this function on start capture once we click the capture button. And so now what happens, if you refresh, you see this capture button. So once you hit the capture button, you will be able to capture any portion of the window, and after capturing it we do need to show a download button and also render whatever that we captured. So we can easily do this using screen capture. If it is defined, then we need to show a download button alongside with showing the screen capture, and here we'll be showing a simple download button. We'll simply say here download, and we'll just be binding an on-click listener which will be handle save. So once you click the download button, you just need to define a JavaScript function right here. As soon as you handle save, and inside this function you just create a simple anchor tag to download the image as an attachment. So you'll see we are creating an anchor element and downloading the image as an attachment. So that's all. So once you go to the browser now, simply click the capture, and you can capture any portion of the screen. And you will see this download button, and now you can see your image has been successfully downloaded. So this is actually the module, guys, which allows you to easily capture your screen and convert this into a PNG screenshot. This is actually the module. Thank you very much for watching this video, and also check out my website freevideotools.com, which contains thousands of tools regarding audio, video and image, and I will be seeing you in the next video.